It is March 18th, 1990. Two men in Boston police uniforms ring the side bell of a Fenway museum and ask to come in. In 1903, the Boston heiress Isabella Stewart Gardner finished building a Venetian palace on the Fenway and filled it with paintings she had hunted across Europe for 30 years. Her will demanded that not a single object ever move from where she placed it, on pain of the entire collection being sold off to benefit Harvard. For 87 years, her arrangement held. On the night of March 18th, 1990, with St. Patrick's Day crowds still drifting through Boston's streets, the two men in Boston police uniforms rang the side bell of the museum and told the night guard there had been a disturbance call. The guard, a 23-year-old part-time musician named Rick Abath, had been trained never to admit anyone after hours. He buzzed them in anyway. Inside, the officers told him to step away from the only panic button in the building. Then they handcuffed him and his partner Randy Hestan to pipes in the basement, taped their mouths and eyes shut, and walked back upstairs. For the next 81 minutes, the thieves moved through Gardner's galleries at a pace nobody who has watched the motion sensor logs has ever been able to explain. In the second-floor Dutch room, they cut Rembrandt's only seascape, The Storm on the Sea of Galilee, out of its frame with a blade. They cut a smaller Rembrandt portrait off the wall beside it. They lifted Vermeer's The Concert, one of only 34 surviving Vermeer paintings on Earth, out of its frame. They took a Flink landscape, 5 Degas sketches on paper, a Manet, an ancient Chinese bronze beaker called a gu, and the gilded finial eagle off the top of a Napoleonic regimental flag. Investigators later realized they had tried to take a third, larger Rembrandt self-portrait too, but left it leaning against a cabinet, apparently because it was painted on wood and too heavy to carry. They never climbed to the third floor where Titian's Rape of Europa hung, worth more than everything they carried out combined. The total haul is now estimated at $500 million, the highest value art theft in recorded history. No arrests have ever been made. The FBI announced in 2013 that it had identified the thieves as members of a New England and Mid-Atlantic criminal organization, but it would not release the names. Both suspects had already died. The museum's standing reward for information leading to the painting's recovery is now $10 million, the largest bounty ever offered by a private institution. The Vermeer, the Rembrandts, the Manet, the Gu, the Eagle, the Degas sketches, all of it has now been gone for 35 years. Isabella's will is still binding. The frames the thieves cut the paintings out of are still hanging in the Dutch room, empty, in the exact spot she chose. Visitors pay to see them. They have become the most photographed objects in the museum,